morning, Rice and Grinders. How we doing today? This is Fresh Vibes Podcast, as always. Got a good one for you guys today. I wanted to talk about my Uber driver over the last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, something like that. Cool Asian guy, had a Prius. A lot of these Uber drivers got those Prius, man. And believe it or not, those things haul ass. But anywho, the dude was good. He was driving everywhere, just cutting people, but doing it wisely. You know when people could drive and when people are just reckless. You know the difference. This guy was legit. We stopped at a red light, and there was this gentleman panhandling, young guy too. And that was my driver's comment. He looked and he was just like, wow, like, this guy's so young and he's out here on the streets. And then we kind of briefly started talking about how here in LA, homeless everywhere, man. Way more than when I was growing up. And by his observation, it's usually like young homeless people, like very young guys, man, able guys. So he said 2 months ago, I was so close to becoming homeless. So we asked him, we're like, well, what happened? You know, how did you end up in that situation? And he starts telling us how he's originally from New York. Shout out to the East Coast. And he wanted to come out here to do film. I guess he likes doing, you know, his camera stuff, doing videos. And he wanted to come out here. That was his dream, come out here and do movie stuff, Hollywood stuff, whatever. He didn't go into details, and I was gonna ask him 21 questions like I was 50 Cent. But he did mention that he was traveling down here, you know, just bussing it. He didn't catch no plane. He like wanted to come cross country, check it out, and, you know, film on his way here. Make, I guess, a little documentary. I don't know. But came to show that when he landed in Frisco, he got robbed. He said he had 2 backpacks, and one of the bags contained all of his video equipment, his laptop, his camera, all his digital stuff, and they robbed him. And he was bummed out. Who wouldn't be, of course, right? So they robbed this guy, and he makes his way to LA after that. And once he gets to LA, he says that he's down to like a G to just survive. And he felt that it wasn't gonna be enough. And man, thinking to myself, I was like, that a G's not enough, man. You can't even put a decent down payment with a grand here in LA to get yourself an apartment, maybe a car, live in your car, which I know a lot of people do too. But anyway, he got it together. He came, he got it together. He said the first thing he did is he got the Prius we were riding in. He got the Prius, took it out, and started Ubering, man. He said that, and the way he said it with such conviction, he said, I was not gonna become homeless. Like, he knew in his heart that that was not for him, that there was no possibility he was gonna end up on the streets. And sure enough, man, like, his story was cool. I kind of liked it, you know, just somebody fighting from rock bottom almost, and fighting to make a living. And the guy seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders. He was smart. Found a roommate, got a place together with him so he wouldn't pay that much rent, because that, you know, again, he's just trying to get up there. And I asked him, was like, oh, are you on track to getting your camera and get your digital stuff together? And he said, like, well, I'm giving myself 4 months, he said, and I should be able to get my stuff up and start working doing that, because right now he doesn't have any equipment, so he can't find any work doing it. He can't even try looking for it, right? So I was very moved by his story, and I know it wasn't bullshit, because the look in his face when he saw that homeless guy, like he knew that could have been him, but there was no way he was gonna allow himself to do that. Like he wanted to hustle, man. He got out there and said, I'm gonna make some money, because that's not for me, that's not my future, that's not the life I want. So a big shout out to him, man, because it's true. I see so many people out here, man. They're able, man. They're not handicapped, they're not old, they're young, they speak English, but all they want to do is hang out on the street and do nothing with themselves, just wasted energy. So when he dropped us off, I gave him some money. I was like, look, man, this is towards your camera. Get your camera together and don't give up on your dreams, I told him. And you should have seen this guy light up, man. He just was so ecstatic. He was so elated, man. He was just like, no, like, this is too much, he told me. And I was like, man, don't worry about that. I told him, look, man, I helped you out today. Somebody, when I need it, hopefully will help me out tomorrow or whenever I need help. And that's what it's all about, man. And that's what I wanted to bring out today in Rise and Grind edition. Just to let you know, man, go out there, reach out your hand and help people. Help people that deserve it, though, because see, I don't give money out to homeless people that they're young and they just want to open your door at 7-Eleven. I don't believe in that, man. I believe if I give somebody money like that, that I'm just enabling them to keep doing that and just staying on the streets and not, you know, educating themselves or not giving them the ability to, well, not the ability, because they have the ability, man. These people could do it. They're young, able, but I don't want to be the one that keeps them at the level they're at. I want them to you know, think like this Uber driver and say, dang, I don't want to be here no more. Like, or I don't want to even be on the streets, period. Because that was this guy's attitude. But if you're on the streets, man, have the attitude like, I want to get out of this situation. I don't want to be on the streets no more. It's not for me. It's not pleasant. Nobody should be on the streets. I seen elderly people on the streets, and that shit breaks my heart, man, because the elderly should not be out on the streets. And I'm not talking about elderly that just want to get fucking high and whatnot. Now, these are old people that, for some odd reason, nobody's taking care of them. And especially this one lady at the supermarket I go to, me and my wife always run into her, and she has her old school little shopping cart, and she has like veggies, cheese, and just like produce and you know, sealed stuff that she sells. And she sells it for like dirt cheap. She's like $1, give me a couple bucks. She's just trying to make some money to eat, and I could totally respect that hustle. I could totally respect somebody like not giving up on themselves, because that's the person that's out on the street, not giving up on themselves and doing something about it. So for you Rise and Grinders out there, man, are you paying it forward? Are you helping out? Are you reaching out and helping somebody that truly needs that help? Ask yourself that question. When was the last time you actually helped somebody out? And it doesn't have to be with money, you know, whatever you could give. I'm sure it's always appreciated, because there's so many times that we're looking for an answer, we're looking for some sort of help, and it's not there, unfortunately. So it's for you Rise and Grinders this morning, man. Reach out, help somebody, pay it forward. Don't be stingy. Don't think just about you. Don't want everything just coming in. Gotta put some of the stuff out there too. So this is it, guys. Thanks for rising and grinding. We'll see you till next time. Peace.